You're listening to the audio production of King Rules by Alveda King, published by Thomas Nelson and read by Jackie Schlicher.
Foreword. If you listen to the media today, which is almost unavoidable, you'll hear about the problems besetting our nation and our culture. Chances are you'll hear some politician or self-appointed spokesperson saying that whatever the problem is, it's being caused by someone else, and that someone else will then be demonized while the problem fades into the background, only to be replaced by the next crisis to be used as a bludgeon against another political opponent. The politics of personal destruction, a phrase popularized by President Bill Clinton during his impeachment, and a tactic probably as old as man's fallen nature, are alive and well. Having been on the front line of politics, I have been the target of entrenched leaders who would rather hurl epithets than try to defend their indefensible positions. It happened when I was a congressman. It happens now. Those who have been the overseers of the black family's destruction and, increasingly, the demise of families of all colors are more protective of their power than they are zealous for solutions, so they attack anyone who dares to point out the obvious, that their programs aren't working. Officials who have busted the national budget just don't want to hear that we're running out of money, so they malign anyone with an adding machine. They want us to buy into the myth that 2 + 2 = 6, and when anyone says that 2 + 2 = 4, they are labeled extreme or radical. Too many of our leaders, when confronted with the results of their actions, respond by pointing and saying, "He did them." To put it bluntly, integrity, responsibility, and moral courage seem to be in short supply today. But where can we find them? Alveda King knows where to look. Alveda and her family, like so many of us and our families, have been there. She was raised amid turmoil in an unfair society that treated her as not good enough. Her family came from sharecroppers. They never stopped working and never stopped learning. Each generation built on the foundation of its predecessors. Unlike most of us, Alveda knew death and terror at a young age. She knew violence and loss. She knew all this because her family stood for values and beliefs that throughout history have shaken established.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?